Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we've been working on trying to reduce the autonomy of the Rogue Rangers and the Slags so that we can absorb them. You know, with them becoming cores rather than just annexing. So we'll see how that goes. And we've been working towards a plan to instigate a civil war in the NCR. So we are there. We need a little bit further to go. So, let's see how it goes. But we just, well, need a bigger army. So, we'll have to work on that. Which we are working on that, but, you know, manpower is kind of our limiting factor right now. And we need all of this infrastructure built anyway. Another thing I'm probably going to need or want. Alright. The California Civil War, what that does, it gives me the Old World Uprising decision. $200,000 bottle caps, reducing NCR suspicion by 10. I mean, I guess we can do it. Guess we can send some spies there. What does this NCR radio do? Change the popularity of intellectuals, change the popularity of elites. Enclave loyalists are ready to rise up in our support. Well, we'll see how things go. Installs police in every uncored state without a power grid. I guess we should do that. So a lot of political power. Old military theory, army experience gain. Sure, we can do that. All right. Radio detection. Let's get decimetric radar. Oh, what I was doing here is this. Build bunkers along our NCR borders. We just need something being built up there. Electrical extraction. Okay, we can't really progress on this tree right now. Well, let's get to work on aircraft. Platoon training. Basic drill. And we need to take a focus. Let's go with doctrine, how we fight. Alright, it's decided that we are going to have to take back America the hard way, block by block, town by town, city by city, until Old Glory is flying in the sky once more from sea to shining sea. Of course, how we're going to do it is a matter of debate. The army has come forward with 3 doctrines of which to choose. Some more reserved proponents say we should adopt a defensive approach, allowing our enemies to throw themselves at impenetrable defenses and allow us to walk over them when all that is left is a pile of dead bodies. They take their methods from General Constantine Chase of the Alaska Reclamation. Other more daring members wish to adopt a high-speed offensive of maneuverability, striking deep into enemy territory and driving home the true nature of total war, pointing to General Sherman when he broke the back of the Confederacy in the Civil War. Lastly, others wish a more measured approach, bringing the full might of America crushing down our enemies in a slow, inevitable advance. You'll see all crushed underfoot, like MacArthur when he drove the Chinese across the Yalu River before detonating atomic bombs to remind them who they were messing with. What we choose will be our primary doctrine moving forward. Entrenchment and defense. I'm not thinking that. Airborne school, paratroopers. Division attack, supply consumption. Need more division attack. Energy cell consumption down. I want to go the Juggernaut route. So that is what we will do. Yeah, before dismount. Get engine overclocking. Alright, report of an NCR spy. Okay. I really don't want to cease construction efforts. Cease resource extraction. Yeah, so we can go cease construction efforts. I'm not really sure what that actually does. Alright, monoplane fighter. Heavy monoplane fighter. Okay. Air experience. We actually do have some air experience. Not enough. Alright, so we'll just have to build the base monoplane fighter, which is fine. Ah, good old Doom Turtle. Alright. We have the industrial might, we have the military capacity, and there isn't a foe alive that can withstand the crushing, unrelenting, unstoppable force that is the American Army. MacArthur proved this both in the Pacific and in World War II, and in Korea when he drove the military across seemingly impossible odds to destroy our enemies. First, when he drove the Imperial Japanese military out of the Pacific, when he drove the Communist Chinese army back across their border, securing victory in Korea. Well, we won't replace his victory with a nuclear standoff like it happened both times. We can still replicate the drive and force needed to make the army an unforgiving juggernaut, slowly making its way across the wasteland as we bring the light of America back to eastern shores. America's hammer is complete. Let's go with... well, we'll start with Army Rail. We need more planes right now. Is there anything... yes. Okay.
This is Enclave Maincom.
They recently had a woman in here who pitched a great idea. Attach small boxes to mole rats. Deliver messages around the wasteland. It was genius. No more couriers and mole rats work for scraps. We'll take the 114,000 caps lost. That's no problem.
Enclave here.
There we go. We can get a few more units of power armor infantry, so let's do so.
This is Enclave Maincom.
At some point here, we're going to need a, like, full reorganization, but...
Enclave here. Enclave here. This is Enclave Maincom. Enclave here.
For example, what we might do... is let's send... I think this is going to become a motorized and armored army. So let's send motorized here. Let's send these auxiliaries there. No rest, no respite.
Enclave here. Enclave here. This is Enclave main com.
These are power armor infantry. Yeah, swap those around. The fall of Dallas. The Texan Brotherhood, one of the greatest powers in Texas, is supposedly close to being overrun. Capital city of Dallas being captured by Shale's army. Yep. New plasma cannons. Rifles. Plasma rifles. M2A2HB. Just want to research that. Swap that out. Alright, what I probably would like to do is shift some factories over there. Granite and Bishop in the air. Let's see. The Vertibird's engines hummed as it soared in the skies above New Reno. Douglas Granite and Mr. Bishop sat in the cockpit, watching the city of New Reno below. Thousands of citizens, like ants at this height, went about their daily business. The president is nothing without his people. They are the ones who fight and work for you. Therefore, you need to maintain their loyalty, Mr. Bishop lectured. This is about the whole segregation integration issue, right? Asked Granite. Bishop let out a small sigh. No, I don't care about whether you segregate or integrate wastelanders. Whatever your choice, you need to maintain your grip over your populace. Love, fear, charisma, ruthlessness, even bread and circuses. I don't care what method you choose. At the end of the day, your people must be willing to die for you. After all, you cannot reunite America if no one wants to die for the cause. I'm guessing you went the path of fear, Granite made a snide comment. Bishop chuckled. Yes, and also caps. Tons of caps. My reputation chased a man all the way to New Vegas, but you're not me, and I'm not you. Plus 250 political power. Alright, that'll work. Warrior code is complete. We want combined arms. Let's keep the infrastructure going. Go with steel caravans. Heavy monoplane fighter. Guess we probably grab a recon plane as well. also build a bunker line across our northern border. Field caravan. Just in case we have to fight, we have a defensive line. That we can operate from. Alright, keep working down that path. Need tanks. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop production here for infantry equipment. We're going to shift to tanks. Basic drill. Mechanized training. Monoplane attacker. Ground pounder. I think what we'll do is we'll stick with monoplane fighter. I guess we should build a separate production line for heavy fighters. MacArthur Doctrine. Let's see. Supply consumption, energy cell consumption. The Navajo. Investments fall through. The Navajo were never one for Caesar's ideals, and as far as they were concerned, their alliance was out of necessity, and given how Alanius treated the Apache in New Mexico, it was some good foresight. But now, times have changed. We're getting reports the Navajo are firing on legionnaires, and the Legion has responded in kind. Despite the prowess of the Navajo, it won't be long until Caesar's sheer weight of numbers overwhelm them. Hundreds of years of culture, tradition, and history that survived our own actions in the 1800s and the Great War, snuffed out by a man who sees himself a god. It wasn't long ago the Navajo were some of our best soldiers and Marines, with the Navajo code remaining unbroken right up until the Great War. They counted themselves as Americans once. Maybe they can do so again, given the opportunity. Dispatch diplomatic strike force. All right. Oh, great. America survived too. That was the general reaction when Enclave vertibirds landed in New Navajo. Chief Hashke Naba? To declare the current situation with the Legion was the only reason he didn't order his snipers to shoot the pods out from their seats. However, word had reached him about developments in the West and that his own scouts had been observing us for some time. Last thing he expected, however, was for us to arrive. Thankfully, the word out of Nevada and abroad made it clear he wasn't dealing with the, and we quote, Enclave of Legend, and was willing to work with us to save his people, while some of his more ardent warriors will want to stay behind to fight to the bitter end and run. For him, seeing the survival and continuation of his people is more important. With our vertibird capabilities, we can ferry out as many as we can and provide cover fire to any attempt by Caesar to deny him of his prize. All right, flight of Navajo. Preparations were quick. In an instant, hundreds of vertibirds took to the skies and flew towards New Navajo. Guided by the Pathfinders and Navajo scouts, they landed in pre-designated zones to evacuate as many as they could, while just as many stayed to fight. Just as many got on board. Women, children, the elderly, the culture and history of the Navajo were boarded upon the vertibirds and evacuated as fast as possible. The Legion seemed to catch wind of this and doubled their efforts to reach the city, though airstrikes sent them reeling back to their positions. Last on board was Chief Hashke Naba, who was urged by his leaders to lead their people. Chief wished to stay and fight, but relented, knowing what was about to happen would be a difficult time for the Navajo. He also knew his warriors would flee to the hills rather than be captured, and that one day he would return. He boarded the last vertibird out of the city and joined the rest as they made for New Reno. It's 6,000 manpower. Excellent. Protected storage. Complicated circuitry. Get miniaturized circuitry. Decimetric radar. Get improved decimetric radar. Keep up the infrastructure. MacArthur Doctrine's done. Just trying to see if there's anything else we can do. We can work on this. Well, we didn't need the war goal. Guess we'll go with reform the United States Army. Recon plane. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about that. Let's go with engine advancements. Let's see, do I really need to worry about... What did I do something over here? Yes, bribing the leadership is in progress. I guess we can make resistance contacts. You need to select a target state. Okay. Let's go there. Alright, this will defend. As the US government was shrunk and downsized during the Great War, so too was the military. A power struggle developed amongst the chiefs of staff over resources, manpower, and favor with the president. While it's unknown what exactly happened, as most records went down with the rig, by our return in 2242, all that really remained was the army. The other branches existed, but were nothing more than pins or highlights on the uniform. Regardless, it was the army that led the return to the mainland. It was the army that defended Navarro. It was remnants of the army that arrived at Sierra Depot in 2275. As our operations expand, the army itself will need to relearn what was lost in the Great War, how to function and maneuver as a large-scale fighting force, and not a series of small-scale assault squads. Everything from mass production of weapons to the running of logistics, of course. Where to start is the question. It doesn't really matter. Division organization, army organization regain. Division organization, division recovery rate, division attack. I think we'll go with weapons training. And we'll work on that. Firearms reliability. Ground pounder. Just a second. I think I would want a proper robot force. Combat robot platoon. All right, let's start working on that. Get some more stuff built. There we go. $300 political power. Eesh. Let's see. Lost Hills declares war on New California Republic. Except they don't exist anymore. Okay, 32 days, 325. Well, it didn't really seem to do anything. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're just going to annex them. There we go.
Enclave here.
Now I have a bunch of armies here. They need to figure out what it is that I want to do with them. Gonna figure out what they are. Yeah. We'll see. Alright, but for now, I think we'll go ahead and end the episode here. We'll get that sorted out when we come back. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.